Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We will be using two nets to cut circles that will create the wavy effect. So bear in mind that this is not the only method. I only chose to explain this method. We have other methods where you can cut full flares alone, and then other methods where you can make gathers. And yes, this is the one I use where I will make gathers and attach the circles to it. But I want you to know that this is not the only method, although the tutorial is all about circles. So, we are going to be learning how to create these wavy effects you see on the screen. We have different types of wavy effects. This is one of them. So I'll be giving you a quick explanation of how to achieve that. I've already done the basic, which is expected that every tailor should know this particular one when I explain. The focus is on the wavy effect. So for you to create this tie, the first thing you're going to do is to cut your full circle. I'm doing it for a 1-year-old, 1 to 2-year-old thereabout. But the beauty of this dress is for bigger children. The longer the down part, that is how the beauty comes out. So for you, I just want you to know that this is just an example. So I'll be using just this small age to explain. Now, you will cut your full circle. If you want to use a full circle, you go for full circle. If you want to use a half circle, you go for half circle. Personally, I prefer a full circle. Now, when you cut your full circle, according to the child's measurement, you hem crinoline at the edge of your fabric, the main fabric. The reason is it will shoot it out. It will give rise at the end of the whole dress. You will see that the crinoline will contribute to the rising of the dress. So you're going to use, this is a very strong crinoline. It's 3 inches, but it's the strong hard one. The soft one doesn't really push it out. You are going to use the soft one on the two net. But for the main fabric, you're going to use the strong one so that it will push it out. No matter the weight of your two, by the time you double it, the strong crinoline will still carry it because it's strong. So after cutting your full circle, you are going to cut your net according to the length of your child. For example, this child the length is 20. I added 2 inches to this net because if you are going to add your net in layers, the ones in front they rise so that they will not be short. So when you cut it, you add please double it. Why do we double it? So that the fabric under will not show. You can see it's a different color of fabric. This is just an example. If not, I would have added more layers to make it fuller, but this is just an example. So we make yours fuller, then double it. The next thing you're going to do is to cut your circles. The whole dress is about circles. So I'll be showing you the circles. This whole dress and this whole wavy effect is about circles. The reason why you see those effects is because the circles, they have cut those circles to attach to the waist. So how do you get this circle? You are going to take your child's full length. For example, we said the length was 20. Then I added 2 inches to the length. Then you can add 3, 4, or 5 inches depending on the upper folding. So for me, I added 5 inches for the upper folding. So my length was 20. I added extra 2 inches to the 2, then plus 5 inches. So 22 plus 5 inches is what we are going to use to cut this full circle. So how do you get that? Normal, you know how you cut your full circle. You fold it and you cut it. So when you fold your full circle to cut, whatever is your length, you divide it by 2. So here, my length was 20 plus the 2 inches extra I added plus 5 inches for the upper folding, that is 27. 27 divided by 2 gave me 13 and a half. So this 13 and a half, I've already sewn my crinoline. If you have not sewn, you add 1 inch for turning crinoline. So if you add 1 inch, you are going to get 14 and a half. But I've already done mine, so it is 13 and a half. By the time you open it, you get your normal 27. That is how you get the length of this circle. Let me go over it again. The length of the skirt plus 2 inches plus 5 inches for the up. So if you look at the length of my skirt is 22. 22. This is the length of my skirt. So the 5 inches I added up here is to fold it like this when we are creating those waves. So you add all of them together to help you cut the full circle. So this is my 27. Now when you want to fold it, I would suggest you use this side to hide it, because of course you must join your crinoline. So when it comes to attaching it to the skirt, you are going to turn it this way. Then if it is 5 inches you added, you fold it by that 5 inches, and this is the part that is going to be sewn at the waist. This 5 inches to drop it. So supposing it was longer than this, it's going to fold these waves. I will be taking it to the dress form to fold it so that you can see it. But just for you to have a picture of it, you can see. So the 5 inches you added is where you're going to hold it, because this one is going to be sewn to the waist. Then by the time you are done, this effect. So please, this is for a 1-year-old child. You will not really see the beauty of this wavy effect because it's not long enough. If you look at the sample dress, you will see that it's long, and the longer the dress, that is how those wavy effects come out. So this is just an example, just to give you people the idea of how to create that wavy dress. So at the end of the day, this is what you are going to get. And then the more the circles, that is the beauty of the dress. So you are going to cut as many circles as you want. For the purpose of this, I made mine just 6 circles. As you can see, the circles are not many. Just for you people to see, these are the circles I have cut. They are just 6, and I'll be attaching them to the front of the skirt for you to see. So don't forget this. If you are making for any age, the full length is what is going to help you. The full length plus the upper folding of the top. If you are going to use 4 inches, 5 inches, whatever you add to the full length is what you are going to fold it at the top, at the waist. So let's go to the dress form and then let's attach it and see how it's going to come out. All the circles, they will fall in place. Now you see this one will not be standing because it's alone. So every other one will come and support each other. So it will now fall and those waves will come out. So when you want to fix it, you are going to measure what you left. If it is 5 inches, you fold it 5 inches. Whatever inches you left for the folding, I've explained before, but in this tutorial it was 5. Whatever inches you left for the folding, that is what you are going to measure and fold. So for me, my 5 inches, this is how you fold it, and you see, this is how you fold it, and by the time you put it, this is when you fold it, until you put everything, that is when it will take shape. By the time you put everything, they will hook themselves to each other, and then they will take shape, and those waves will keep forming. So this will give you a picture of what I am trying to explain. So what I want you to understand is that this length is short, and for that reason the waves are not long enough. So you are making for a bigger child, the length will be longer and the waves will be longer. Now remember, if you are making for a bigger child, how do you get this? Is the waist to the floor length is what you are going to use to cut your full circle. Your waist to your floor length plus 2 inches plus the folding up of 5, 6, it is a thing of choice. How long do you want this one to be? From this folding, this is the folding that for me I used 5 inches. But for you, you are going to decide if you want it to fall longer, you can use more than 5 inches. This is because it's a 1-year-old child. So by the time you do that, your waves will sit. Then the more the circles, the more the waves. It depends on how you want it. So this is how to create this wavy effect. It's also called the wavy effect among other wavy effects. I don't know how to say it, but it's also a wavy effect. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share so that others can also see it. Thank you for watching.